Hello there, it's Jay here from Jay's Vintage Junk, and today we are back on with the Amiga 500 Plus. If you remember last time we left it, I was having to get a new Gary chip for the motherboard, and well, I've got one here now in this packet, but this isn't the first one I got. I've had a little bit of a nightmare with this. I found a Gary chip for sale on eBay. I think it was £8 plus £1.99 postage or something like that. It was basically it was £10, and I ordered it. The guy was selling other bits of Amiga, and it arrived, and basically what I arrived was an envelope with a piece of polystyrene like that in it, with the chip stuck into the polystyrene and then wrapped in cling film. So, I mean, probably one of the most static generating plastics you can get is cling film. And yeah, they'd stuck it in a bit of, in fact it weren't even this type, it was like the old polystyrene, you know, that you'd snap and break into little balls. It was a piece of that cut off with a chip stuck in it, and like I said, in there it was wrapped in cling film. Surface to say, I unwrapped it, I put it on the board, and it was absolutely dead. I thought, fair enough, we'll give it a try. I tried it in my Amiga 500 as well, and no, the chip's dead. So then I had all the fun of arguing with the seller, who was adamant that the chip was absolutely perfect when he removed it from the Amiga, and that I must have done something to it when I was fitting it. I pointed out to him that he probably killed it by wrapping it in cling film. I went on to explain about ESD protection to him. Cut a long story short, I had to threaten him with taking him through the eBay claims procedure. He very begrudgingly refunded me for the chip, although I had to send him the faulty chip back. I then had to make a claim back against him for the postage on that. It goes on and on and on, but eventually we got it sorted. I went to another eBay seller. I paid £8 including postage for this one, and that's how we like to see them. Look at that, that's how it should be done. So we've got a proper, not just an anti-static bag, but it's actually a proper anti-static bag. It doesn't generate static and it won't let static through it. We have the chip in a proper piece of anti-static foam, and we even have a nice anti-static logo on the back of it. In fact, it is so good. Oops, I've just knocked my tools all over the floor, never mind. I think what we will do, before we open that, is I will there we go, we are earthed now. I should have really done it before I got the board out of its anti-static bag, but yeah, we're safe now. I have got a spare spare ROM in here at the moment. That is Kickstart version 2 point something. It's out of an Amiga 600. I'll be using that temporary. I have found a Kickstart 1.2 in amongst my stuff, but I may get a new Kickstart for this. I will actually, once we put the new Gary in and we've decided the board is working, I might just quickly try the old Kickstart ROM back in there again, because I don't want to believe that it is completely dead. If it doesn't work this time, then obviously it's completely dead, and we'll make a new one for it. But anyway, without further ado, let's get this out of the packet and get it in the board. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether this is new old stock or it is salvaged out of equipment. We should be able to see as soon as we get it out of the packet, actually. I said the previous one I got was most definitely a salvaged one, and I think this is as well. Yeah, there's a little bit of discoloration on the legs. They're not horrendous, but providing it is tested and working, which I was assured it is, we should be in business. So let's get that out of there, and we will get him on the board when we remember which way around he goes. That way around. Okay. So let's. Okay, that is on the board there. So let's see if we get anything from the screen. Let's just see here now. You can see the screen there. We've got a white screen. There we are. So yeah, that new Gary chip we have got does work. We're quite happy there. We've got ROM version 2.0 in there. Right, I'm going to just try the old Kickstart ROM that we took out of this board originally, just to make absolutely sure it is completely dead. Because like I said, I'd rather it wasn't completely dead, but there we go. Let's sit him on that piece of anti-static foam. We'll stick the original one back in. Like I say, I'm not expecting it to boot, but we'll give it one final try before we condemn it to definitely being dead. Oh, we've got what? Keep your fingers crossed. Are we going to get it? Look at that! Oh, that's good news, isn't it? So, so that Kickstart ROM. Actually, I tried that before and I thought it may have been faulty, but obviously I was wrong. It's not faulty. So far so good. We've got a booting screen. Next thing we need to do is see if we can get this thing to recognise the disk drive, because if I remember correctly, last time I tried it I could not get it to see a disk drive. Now I've got a disk drive here which it is the original drive out of this computer, but I have tried it in my Amiga 500 and I have confirmed that it's working absolutely fine. So we will connect it up and we will see if we can get this thing to try and boot from a disk. Let's connect the old power up. That's the power connected. So I'm making good contact. It's looking okay. Yeah, it seems to be looking okay. That. There we go. That's better. It just wasn't being pushed home quite hard enough. And we will connect up the floppy cable. A little bit fiddly because it's a little bit tricky doing this when it's all out on the bench. You don't want anything to short out underneath. Come on, get in there. Perhaps I've got this the wrong way around. I think I have had this off the board before to clean it. Yeah, I have got it the wrong way around because that's got a, you look on the end, it's got a blocked in pin there. So I'm guessing one of these must have a cut off. Yes, it's there. So that goes on like that. And then that plugs in there like that. Okay. We'll have to kind of like balance this so it's safe. I'll just go and get a floppy disk that I know works. What have we got here? No, that's a here we go. I've got one I know definitely works here. So let's this is an old Amiga format cover disc. We'll put that in and we will see whether this thing's going to attempt to boot. Well, the good thing is I heard the disc fire up, so it's getting power. If we, oh, no, it didn't. It did actually try attempt to read the disc, I think, though. let's just double check that this is a working disc. I'm sure I've got one here that I know definitely works. Just bear with me 1 second. Let's try that. I think this one works. That could be one that has to boot from Workbench actually. Let's have a look here. Let's try that again. Certainly sounds like it's trying to load. There we go. Right, not a DOS disk in device DS0. It doesn't like that disc. Let's have another look. I must admit, my Amiga floppy disks are getting very tired now. I do actually have a Gotek drive now in my Amiga 600, which does make loading software a lot easier than on floppy. And I will probably go with that on this Amiga 500 as well. We may actually go the Gotek route on this as well. See if that's going to try and load. Now I think this may actually be the old discs more than anything else, because it certainly sounds like it's trying to load. Not doing anything there now. Let's just switch that off. Switch that back on. Yeah, we'll try one more disc and then we will we'll try something else. I may actually whip the in fact, yeah, bear with me. Just be back in a second, and what I will do is I'm going to whip the Gotek drive out of my 600, because we know that definitely works, and we will try it with that. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I have pinched the Gotek drive out of my Amiga 600. So we'll get this connected up, and we will see if we can get it to boot off this, because I'm pretty sure it's possibly one of them these old discs I've got are just getting to the basically literally to their end of their life, because I did try this and like I said it was booting this. It could be that we still got some other fault with the motherboard, but it was at least attempting to read discs then. So if it works with the Gotek here, then I think we should be in business. So let's get this hooked up. It's that way around, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we've got the Gotek connected up there. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do very much. I've no. In fact, can we plug a mouse in? Let's see if we can actually plug a mouse in. There we go. That's a mouse connected as well. At least it'll show us whether we've got that connectivity as well. So let's switch on. That's my Gotek's fired up. Look at that. Obviously with no sound at the moment, but it has, in fact, I can't really do anything with it at the moment. It's just running some demo that I have booted off the Gotek. But let's see what else we've got on this. Let's try that. Let's just switch off, switch back on, and let's see what it tries to boot off the Gotek this time. There we go. It's Afterburner, but it's showing that the board itself is actually working. We can boot from a floppy, well, from a Gotek, but basically, yeah, we are booting from floppy now. So there shouldn't be too much really left wrong with this Amiga 500. We haven't tried the audio yet, but we'll think we'll leave that until we're actually more back together than we are now. So I'm going to leave this video at that. Like I said, obviously you can see now we've replacing the Gary chip there. Amazingly, the kickstart has managed to start working again. We had to do a little bit of rework around there, and that's really all we've had to do to this board to actually get it back up and running. Obviously we've still got quite a bit more work to do on it. In the next video I'm going to do on this, I think we'll get it all built back up together in its case, and give the case a bit of a clean and see how it does. We'll do a longer burning test on it and see how we go from there. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.